You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so right now, all you're gonna want to do is play with your temperature. To do that, you're gonna, right here where it says pool, you push that, and then you can adjust or raise or lower your temperature right here. Most people like 85, so that's what I have it set at right now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
So that's not going to use the heater, right?
No, it's just solar. I don't have the heater on at all. You would have to come down and manually turn that on if you want.
No, I don't want it. That's why. Not for the pool. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so really, there's until the end of October. The only thing you want to mess with is the temperature. Now, if 85 isn't enough, you can just come in and raise it, you know, or lower it.
The higher the temperature you go, the more electricity they'll use. Like the pump, or no?
Not necessarily. I mean, the pump might probably a little bit because the pump would run a little longer at high speed.
Okay.
When the solar's on, it goes at high speed, but when the solar turns off, it will drop back down to a low speed. So if you're looking for a higher temperature, then that pump's going to run a little bit longer at high speed than what a normal. You know.
So is that the pump running right now?
Yes, that's the pump.
So it's going to be like that all the time?
Only when the solar's on.
Only when the solar's on. But isn't that all the time?
Well, once it hits 85 degrees, the solar will turn off and the pump will go down to low speed again.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So typically, like, I mean, right now the water temperature is 71. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah.
So it'll probably take all day, maybe since
I'd say probably the rest of the week to get to 85.
Or the whole week?
Yeah. I mean, you get a lot of wind. I think overnight you might get 5 to 8 degrees in a day, but you're gonna lose a couple overnight right now because it's a little colder at night right now.
Okay.
So I'd say by the end of the week you should be getting pretty close to 85.
And I could just come over here and check to see what the current temperature is?
Exactly. So end of October when you're gonna shut off your solar, you're gonna go hit your pool like we did before for the temperature. And then right here where it says solar on the bottom, you push that. And then you got all these screens here.
Oh, you hit off?
And you just hit off. And then we'll back out. See, now your pump's going down to low speed because the solar just turned off.
All right.
And once you do that, you have to come over here, all the way over here. There are 2 manual valves here you gotta turn. Turn them both so the handles are up, you know, in line with the pipe.
Okay,
That just blocks.
That'll turn the water from going up.
Yeah, it prevents any water from getting up.
So if it's
there.
horizontal, that means it's open.
off.
It's open.
It's off. It's closed.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
the vertical is closed. Horizontal is open.
Yes.
Okay.
You do that, and then you open your 3 drains. The 2 there, and the 1 up on the.
Okay, let's go. To do that, and then drain the whole.
Yeah. You can just leave those open all winter.
Let me write that. Yeah.
If you get any condensation.
So after you close the pipes going up, open these up. This will drain the water from the top and completely empty out the water from the top of the panels. There's a third one up there. Okay. That's it?
And then beginning of April, you're basically going to do everything in reverse. Close your drains.
Oh, you leave those open all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, just leave them open.
You get condensation, it will drip out. You know.
Oh.
You just want to prevent any water up there freezing.
Yeah.
Because if it freezes, it'll void your warranty.
Okay.
And then another thing I tell people with these valves here, if you're not sure, if you're in doubt, open them. Turn them horizontal and then give us a call. Because if they're closed and the solar turns on, the water's not going to have anywhere to go. It's going to build up pressure and it'll probably blow your filter or your pump or something. So if you're not sure, open the valves and call us, and then we'll get it figured out.
Okay.
But beginning of April, like I said, you do everything in reverse. You close your drains, you come open these valves right here, turn them.
Turn them horizontal.
They'll
Yeah.
only let you turn them one way. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they're going perpendicular to the pipe, is what I said, and then you come over to the control.
I saw there was instead of off, what were the other 4 menu?
Opposite of a regular ball valve.
What?
These are opposite of a normal ball valve.
No, I mean on that panel, it said solar off, and what were the other options? There's like 3.
Gas heater, and then there's an option called solar preferred. But what that does is the solar will heat as far as it can, and then the gas heater will kick on and do it the rest of the way. So, I mean,
I don't want gas at all.
Yeah, so you just want solar, nothing else.
Okay, so there's gas preferred, gas, solar, and then off.
Yeah.
So I want solar only. Yeah, okay.
So once you open the valves, beginning of April, you come back over here, you know, where we turned it off on the control. You know, hit your pool.
Okay. Now, do those same controls exist on the phone app?
I think so.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn it on right now.
So if I just turned it off on there without doing all this other stuff, I mean, the water would stay up there, and that's the problem, right?
Most of it will drain back down, but there'll still be a little bit up there, yeah. So in
Okay.
summertime, it's not a problem. But,
Okay.
you know.
How much water ends up going up there? Because you got so many drains.
What's that?
Why the need for so many drains? Is there?
It was just because the low point on the panels. We always put two on the pipes, two pipes going up the wall just to drain the pipes out. But over that one is actually the low point of your system of the panels.
Oh,
So the water, you know, that's
So
put
we
at
filter
the low
out.
point, so it's not going to
Filter.
drain uphill.
oh, that's true. Okay. Okay. All right. Those are the. There you go. These two panels right here, the ones in the very corner, are the ones for the solar panels. The levers. Okay. So go ahead and turn it back on.
And we also have a service where we come out in the winter, shut it down, and in the spring we'll come turn it on, check it for leaks, if that's something you're interested in.
Do you guys do any like checkups at all? Like just not. They told me about the turning on and off part, but just inspecting the panels.
The spring tune-up, we kind of check it, and if there's any like minor leaks, we'll go ahead and fix them.
That's something you guys just come out and do.
I think it's a charge, it's like $80, $90 or something. But yeah, and then in the winter we'll come turn it off. We kind of like give it a quick look over, but in the winter we don't
So
check
maybe
it as well as we do in the spring.
the spring. Okay. So maybe I'll sign up for the spring tune-up, and then you guys will just call me, and then every spring come and check things out. Okay.
Back up here.
So when you say winter turn off, you mean like October?
End of October.
End of October, and then spring. Like here, I get spring pretty early, so like February, March.
Typically we say beginning of April, but you can do it probably mid-March.
Yeah, it's not gonna freeze in March, right?
As long as it's not going to freeze overnight, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Just if you turn it on early in the winter, most of the heat you get during the day, you know, in February or March, you're going to lose it overnight anyway. So it's not really worth having that pump at a high speed all day long if you're just going to lose everything at night.
This is high speed, right?
This is low speed.
Oh, this is low speed because it's off right now.
Solar hasn't been turned on yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn it on.
So for the next few days, I'll probably hear this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the rest of the week, it's probably going to be going pretty high.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this off.